So, just gonna show you some planned features for Kerbal Space Program. Some features that they may be putting in that they haven't. Keyword may, they might not, but these things they, do want to do. So, first thing, flight operations, abort sequence for emergencies, IVAs, docking, and crew tasks. Have the crew take charge of controlling the ship, provided they can handle it. Space Center, Astronaut Complex, hire and train Kerbonauts. Research and development, discover and improve parts from a tech tree. Part recovery, mission control room, create flight plans and take on missions and challenges. Observatory, discover new bodies to visit. Spacecraft construction, exploded view, a visualization of whatever. You see the ship, allowing for greater control over the ship functions. Okay, stack extensions, fairings, and solid booster fuel plugs. Side mounts and cargo pods. Spacecraft stats, total weight, loaded fuel per stage, thrust per stage. Wind/turbulence conditions for physics and dynamics. Reentry heat, possibility of reentry heat, weakening structural conditions. Scenery and graphics, clouds, weather, static particles, cloudlets, long duration smoke trails, asteroids, other moons, planets, better scenery for Space Center scene, matching launch pad scenery in flight, cities and other geographic points of reference. Space Center faculties can be destroyed by landing onto them, and fixing them will cost you. Audio, more and better sound effects, the KSP soundtrack, game and engine, OSC data interface or connectivity with external applications, modding, a more complete SDK and documentation. You can help by adding to the wiki. Now let's go to things that are planned for the next update. Internal and camera views with a full virtual cockpit. And that was it for flight operations. That's it. That's the only thing they're planning. The entries in yellow are partially implemented, so it's EVA, which they already have, which should be green. I don't know why they messed it up. Runway to land or abort launch from. They already have a runway, but that's just for the space plane. Tweakables, context menu when right clicking on a part. They have that. Physics and dynamic drag. I'm surprised they don't have drag. You'd think that'd already be in there, but these are part of the future releases. Green has already been added to the game. The blue is for the next update, and the yellow they're working on. They're kinda in it, not for the next update, but they have done something with it. So let's just go through everything that they have for the future stuff. Flight operations, better parachute control. See, they've done that already. Trajectory, orbital display UI, have that. Full map view with 3D trajectory and orbital information. Abort sequence for emergencies, EVAs, IVAs, and internal and camera views with a full cockpit, virtual cockpit. Persistence, saving and switching between multiple ships, docking. Time acceleration, crew tasks, have the crew take charge of controlling the ship, provided they can handle it. Space Center, astronaut, complex, hire and train Kerbonauts, research and development, discover and improve parts from a tech tree. Part recovery, runway to land or abort or launch from. Displays plane hangar, a secondary VAB that allows for horizontal belly down construction. Mission control room. Create flight plans and take on missions and challenges. Tracking station. Keep track of orbiting objects and ongoing missions. Observatory. Discovering new bodies to visit. Exploded view. A symmetric visualization of the ship, allowing for greater control over ship functions. Tweakables, context menu when right-clicking on a part. Stack extensions, fairings, structural reinforcements, and solid booster fuel plugs. I don't know what that would mean for the solid boosters, but it sounds good. Side mounts, liquid fueled parallel stages, drop tanks and cargo pods. Spacecraft stats, total weight, loaded fuel per stage, thrust per stage. Wind turbulence conditions, better model of atmosphere pressure and drag, splashdowns and floating parts. Heat, possibility of heat weakening structural conditions. What just happened? Okay, clouds and weather. Static particles, cloudlets, long duration of smoke trails, fuel-dependent larger explosions. Asteroids, other moons, and planets. Better scenery for space center scene, matching launch pad scenery in flight, cities, and other geographic points of reference. Space center faculties can be destroyed by crash landing on them, and fixing them will cost you. So, obviously, they're going to be adding money and whatnot, because, as you've seen, each part costs a certain amount of money. So, in the future, we could probably be expecting, money by completing challenges, going to the moon, maybe just somehow making your program look better to the public, so that more money goes into it and whatnot. Audio, more and better sound effects, and the KSP soundtrack, which that would be pretty cool. Game and engine, settings screen, input mapping, in-game settings screen, joystick gamepad support, Mac OS X support, OSC data inference for connectivity with external applications, and faster game loading. I mean, some of these things that they already have had seem like things they would keep adding on, because I'm sure with every update they're going to have faster game loading, which they should. So, some of these things, with the whole green, which means they've already been in, I'm sure they're going to keep adding on, because it's something they're going to want to keep updating. Modding, a more complete SDK and documentation you can help by adding to wiki. Normal map support for part textures, more modding opportunities than just parts. So this, if you guys check this out, just go to Kerbal Space Program, the website, and hit wiki, and then you're gonna hit planned features, and it just has everything, and it's in colored. It's everything. It's it changes. Things have changed. There used to be 2 things that they're adding in the update, but of course it's not there anymore for some strange reason. But yeah, I'm really liking these things that are planned, so I'm actually looking forward to this. So let's talk about some things. The next thing that's in the update that's coming up soon that they may be adding, or they're working on right now: internal and camera views with a full virtual cockpit. That would be cool. How the EVA, you move around with the Kerbal, with the virtual cockpit, you can launch and see the view from the inside of the cockpit, which would be pretty cool. You can maybe walk around in it, float around to other parts of the rocket, like in the space station. So, you know, you'd see them going through those tunnels to the sleeping quarters, other quarters. That'd be very cool. Like, it was as realistic as you can get. I'm sure by the time this game goes to 1.0, I mean, it's gonna be great. It's gonna have so many good features. It was like, you know, you compare Minecraft, the original stuff, when it was just first starting, it was good. And then look at it now, it is amazing. There's so many things you could do. It's non-stop. There's nothing that you can't do. There's always new stuff. There's never completing everything. There's never doing everything. And this game's gonna go far, so, you know, I mean, just make sure you guys check the future releases page and the, you know, planned features page on their wiki. I will drop a link in the description. Let me just highlight this now before I forget. Copy. Okay, so yeah, that's about it for right now. I mean, this is probably the best one right here. I mean, this is the only one right here that I have right here. That's the only thing in this blue. That's the only thing that's for the next update. That's the only blue part. So that's what we can be expecting. Nothing big in the next update. But after the update, make sure you check this page. Make sure you guys have this on your, you know, bookmarks, and just make sure you check this out. So every time it changes, or after every update, I'll be checking, and I'll be checking even before the updates, just to see if anything's changed. And if things have changed, or, you know, something else pops up, anything, just I will make another video and update it. So, you know, thanks for watching, and subscribe, and like, and just, you know, really support and favorite. If you guys enjoy the KSP, Kerbal Space Program, definitely drop a like and subscribe and comment. Definitely comment. I like to hear what you guys think of the videos. So that's about it for now. See you guys later.